Hi, my name is Chris Lee. This is the account class program. My student number is S2248-17878. All right, so for some brief context, this program is the first of a series of programs where we will be developing a functional bank account. One of the main focuses of this particular program is encapsulation. So you'll notice that we have some private instance variables declared first. The idea here is that they will not be accessible outside of the class. And so what this is going to do is give us sort of a way to hide the internal state of the object, but it will also give a user a controlled way of interacting with it. It'll do this with public methods, but we will walk through the program anyway by launching the debugger with the function app11. We begin by creating an instance object account1 of the account class, and we pass it some values. We've got our private instance variables declared. A constructor again, it's going to be used to set up the instance object. We'll associate the values passed with the instances fields. We'll use the this keyword again. Now, this is one of the first public methods. This is print. So it is defined here, and the idea here is that it is going to return the account's name. It'll do this by coming up to the property. We've set this property to read only because we've defined a getter, but we have no setter. So all this is going to do is return the name, or the value of the instance variable name, I should say. And it'll also print the value of the account's balance. Now, we've defined methods for anything that will interact with the balance because that is a value that can change. We've defined a property, a read-only property for the name, as that is not a value that's going to change. Our first public method is the deposit, and we pass in a decimal amount of 250. We come down here first. We print to the terminal, and we say that the current balance of the account is whatever the value in balance is, and then the amount that we're depositing. Now, because we are depositing, we want to add the amount, which is 250, to the existing balance, which is 25, as we defined up here, 25. And then we return the new balance, so that's 275 as expected. That's just a new line for some formatting. The next public method is withdraw. Now we're going to withdraw a decimal amount of 110. Very similar again, we return the current balance of the account, which is 275, and the amount that we're withdrawing, which is 110. We subtract the amount from the existing balance, and we return the updated balance, 165 there. Now, this specific one was more so just testing out the property. This is not necessary to the function of the overall program, but the idea here is that that sort of degree of separation I was talking about before, where we're hiding the internal state of the object, but allowing users to still sort of access some of the values in a controlled way. That's just using the name property again. So all that's going to do is return the value of name, which we defined as Chris, and we can see it on the terminal here. Thank you.